4 people stranded in the mountains overnight with only one granola bar for food. Here, our first-hand account of what happened. Good evening and thanks for watching tonight. I'm Todd Blackington. Saturday night, Fremont County Search and Rescue started looking for 4 overdue snowmobilers. Rescuers said the 4 people were well prepared for emergency conditions, but all did not go according to plan. The day started fine with a lot of fun in the hills. Here's one of the snowmobilers, Pocatello's Tyler Wheatley, in his own words of what happened after lunch.
Knew the area. We've been snowmobiling up there a lot, but when you can't see and the storm moves in and the visibility is down to 0, it doesn't matter how well you know the area, you get disoriented and get lost. We made a decision that we were going to go back down into Hellroaring Canyon and go out Willow Creek. I was trying to follow my track that we had just made, 10 minutes ago. And the track I just made 10 minutes ago was already blown in. We ended up going down in a ravine that was on the opposite side of Hellroaring Canyon. So we thought, well, let's follow this, river down, this ravine down, and see where it takes us. And because we came upon a big hole, and so as I tried to side hill up around this big hole, my machine, spun out and it knocked me off, and I fell down in the hole right in the water. My machine was sitting almost vertical on the edge of this hole. There must have been an angel holding that sled on that hill, because we all, after they got me out, we all looked at it and it was just like a magnet, just stuck right there on the side of the hill and didn't fall. They had to throw a rope down to me that I tied around my waist, and then they pulled me up out of the hole. And then they sent me off alone to go up on the ridge to see if I could see anything. And when I went up there alone and I tried to turn around and come back down to my group, my track again had blown in, and I got disoriented, and I ended up going down a different canyon and got separated from them, for at least 45 minutes. That's when I started getting scared that if I have to spend the night, now that I'm wet, and if I have to spend the night alone, away from my group, that's going to be a lot worse. After I found my party, I said, I'm not doing that again. We're sticking together. And so that's when we decided, it was probably about maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock, that we decided that, we better save our energy and build a snow cave. If it wasn't for them, building that snow cave, I really think we would have froze to death, because the search and rescue told us it got down to -20. One of those nights where you just keep looking at your clock and hoping that an hour's gone by, but only 10 minutes has gone by. We all, said a prayer to let our, hopefully let our wives know that we're okay. Yeah. And because we knew that they'd be worried about us all night. As soon as we had clear skies and we could see, then it's like someone turned the light on, and now we knew where we were. Thankful to all the people that were concerned about us, and the efforts that not only Fremont Search and Rescue did, but even our friends and family. My wife told me when I got back that my little girl, Madison, that she had just said a prayer that morning that they would find me, or that I'd be okay. And they said it wasn't 30 seconds after that prayer that the phone rang and they said they had found us. Yeah. So that's good. So I know that God lives, and He does hear our prayers.
Now, the only food the 4 had on them after lunch was one granola bar. They said they saved it in case they would have to spend another day in the mountains.